All right, it is time to head out on the go and check in with Mike Ciona. See what he's getting up to this morning.
Well, we find ourselves back in Prince Albert and back with Lyle Karasek here at Parkland Ambulance, as we oft are. And today we're tackling the topic of narcotics, and not overdose, but narcotic poisoning. And let's start with why it's so important to change the way we talk about it.
Well, Mike, the word overdose has a certain stigma attached to it, and certainly that somebody associates the word overdose in our community with those folks who might be marginalized. And we need to understand that the situation that has come about may be the fact of a poisoning. For example, an older person who has multiple medications just may accidentally take 2 of something else instead of 1 of this and 1 of that, which could lead to a mix-up in their meds, which may lead to a narcotic poisoning. All right? We also have this in our mind as a society, that we think that it's always those people, and I use that very disrespectfully and not intentionally by any means, is that it's those people who are marginalized. And we need to understand that many people use medications for various reasons, prescribed or non-prescribed, and they can be just as well somebody in an office as they can be somebody who is homeless.
Interesting, and a really, really good point. So the most important thing, I guess, for us to take away from our first little chat here this morning is how important nomenclature is. As the morning continues, we're going to take a look at this naloxone kit, and these are, I'm told, the most readily available in Saskatchewan in terms of what you can get, and we'll also find out how to use them. Well, we are talking about narcotic poisoning here with Lyle Karasek, and what you can do potentially if you encounter yourself in a situation where somebody is in a state like that. And first and foremost, Lyle, let's talk about how you would determine that somebody has been in a narcotic poisoning situation.
Well, certainly the first thing is can I wake them up? And if I can't wake them up and they may be not breathing or barely breathing, activate the emergency response system. That's first and foremost. Get help, get trained professionals, whether that's in your workplace, in your facility, whatever, the firefighters, the paramedics, whoever they are, get them coming in the door. All right, that's first and foremost. If the person is not on a hard, flat surface, let's get them on a hard, flat surface, nose up to the sky. Let's start doing CPR, for lack of a better term. That's what's going to keep them alive. If we suspect that there might be a narcotic poisoning, then what we need to do is find a naloxone kit. Now, naloxone kits are very easy to come by. You can walk into any pharmacy in Saskatchewan, go to the Ministry of Health, Saskatchewan Health Authority's website as well. You'll find a list, click in your community, it'll tell you what pharmacies are available, those sorts of things.
And that's what we're looking at here. This is the one that's most readily available, and this is also a Narcan spray?
Yeah, for example, correct. We get either the intramuscular naloxone injection or a Narcan spray. So either two, your pharmacist will tell you what's available in their community. Other services like addiction services through Saskatchewan Health Authority have these kits available as well. And you'll use this kit, and I think we're going to sort of give the folks a little handy-dandy demo in the next segment.
Yes, that's exactly what we will do. It's like Lyle's got a clock in his head. He knows we're out of time, but we will be back. We're going to open this up and see exactly what you'll find in it. All right, we're here with Lyle Karasek at Parkland Ambulance in Prince Albert this morning, and we have now opened a naloxone kit. What do we find in there and how do we use it?
Well, first of all, Mike, when you get the kit, your pharmacist, nurse educator, wherever you got it, is going to give you some training. So don't think that you're going to get this kit here, walk out the door sort of thing and be on your own. They are going to give you some training. You can also visit various sites like the Canadian Red Cross, redcross.ca has some excellent training programs available. So when you get the kit, you need to familiarize yourself with it. What is? Obviously, you've got some gloves, you've got a breathing mask. So if you're going to do CPR, you've got a breathing mask, and then you're going to find a little bottle that's got, in this kit, 2 ampules of naloxone. And so they're going to have taught you to use this little thing. You simply are going to put this over the top. It protects you, and you're going to snap this little top off. There it goes. It comes off. And then they have a spring-loaded needle to which you'll draw this up and you'll inject this into a large muscle mass, like the upper thigh of the person who you think has gotten this. This is time release, so don't think they're automatically going to wake up right away because it has to be absorbed. Bigger the mass, the bigger the person, the longer it takes. The other option is if you've gotten a nasal spray kit, these are really slick. You simply are going to open the package. This little trainer, you're just going to stick this large plunger right into their nose, push the plunger, and it just automatically just dispenses the naloxone. This stuff is a little bit this is not as potent as this. It's just the manufacturer and the way it's supplied in the pharmacy world.
Fascinating stuff. And of course, this would be once you've already gone through those steps, you've activated the emergency response sequence, you've called 911, you've done all of those other checks, and now you find yourself in that situation. Lyle, thank you very much. A very insightful and impactful morning here in Prince Albert.
Thanks for dropping by.